Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Brahmaloka Tarot, for another pick a card reading. Major shifts happening now. And I have prepared 4 different piles with oracle cards, and each pile has a different tarot deck that will be used. Let me introduce your piles to you now by showing your significator cards and crystals selected by me for your reading. Okay, so the first pile here has this beautiful Rhodonite crystal. The significator card, and I have not seen these yet, is Initiation with the number 16. Initiation. Pile number 2 has this yellow Jasper angel figurine. And that's with the significator card, Retreat, with the number 24. Pile number 3 has this beautiful Lepidolite crystal. And that is with Transformation, number 31. And pile number 4 has the green citrine stone and crystal. And that is with Sacred Healing with the number 25. So please go ahead and take a few extra moments to take a look at all of these piles, and you can choose your pile or piles, and I will see you in your separate readings. Hello to pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, then this is your significator card, Initiation. And this is your crystal, Rhodonite. I'll be putting your tarot deck over to the side. This is your tarot deck, the Osho Zen Tarot deck. And we'll be using that in a little bit, but we'll be headed into your reading now. We've got a whole bunch of cards, oracle cards. We've got small ones, big ones, so I'll take a look at all of these with you, as this will be my first time taking a look at them. I have prepared this pile because all of these were flying out, and that's just how I've been doing it recently. If I start shuffling on camera once again, it will just be a little bit longer videos, which will be fine too, but we'll take a look and see how this all works out. With our question, major shifts are happening now. Major shifts happening now. And obviously you've got the Initiation card as your significator with the number 16. It gives me big time Tower vibes, but in a good way, because do you see the structures, how they are very strong? And it says sacred site right here. It looks like Stonehenge that and back here with all the stones. So there's something of significance with this, with the building blocks, with your foundation. It might be the start of a sacred foundation. Okay, let's take a look at your other cards. We got a whole bunch, so let's see. Got this little card here, egotism, number 5. And it's got a sun over here. I don't know what this is over here, but then we've got this rooster with a man's head with a crown on it. So kind of like being cocky in some way. There's egotism. We got Mars over here too. So this is Mars in Leo in the 5th house. Okay. So that's associated, the house associated with creativity, self-expression, romance, pleasure, and enjoyment. Okay. Egotism and initiation, the Tower, sacred sites. We've got horse with freedom. You are also strong and healthy. Travel, movement, and desire of your life. It's kind of, I see this horse really moving quickly away from this card, the egotism, breaking free from the chains of desires. And this is a initiation that you're undergoing right now, which may be testing your foundation, your spiritual foundation at this point in time. It's very sacred. This time, the time when I'm doing this tarot reading, it's around the eclipse season. It's around October 2nd, which is the day of the eclipse. And there's, we're asking, you know, there's major shifts happening now. What are those shifts? What's going on? And there's definitely a movement away from certain desires and attachments that have been keeping you in this like unstable place. There's a shakeup that's testing the stability of your newfound spiritual foundation. So consider this as like somewhat of a test, though right now you are obviously flying through this with ease, really. You are ready to be free of all this. Let's take a look at these cards here. Heart, love, deep affection, and caring. And work, achievement, and success. I'm hearing working hard at something that you love will help to break the chains. And July. I might have said this in previous tarot readings, but this July image reminds me of this, like, this beautiful spirit, these spiritual waves that are coming through and really lightening and brightening up one's life. It's bringing joy and creativity back into one's life. Okay. Cauldron with creation, opportunity, caring. Look at that. 3 spoons, the 2 flames. There's something brewing here. Absolutely, there's something brewing. Yeah, the waves of creation are coming back to you. This is definitely something to do with your sacral chakra because of the ocean waves as well. And your sacral chakra is to do with water, the element of water, and creation. So there is something that's going on with actually both the sacral and the heart chakras. Maybe even a little bit of the solar plexus chakras, that egotism, sense of self. And egotism doesn't have to necessarily be terribly bad. If you have a sense of self, you can be stable within yourself. You can be confident moving forward in life, making certain decisions for yourself. And you know, it takes away this indecisiveness that people who might not display those characteristics, they wouldn't be able to do that. So it's okay to have a sense, have an ego. Actually, if you don't have an ego, then you can't be here living in a human body on this planet. It's just not possible. If you're egoless, then you are not here. You're dead. You know, you're gone. You're not dead, but you wouldn't have this like body. There's even the highest spiritual teachers, like Buddha and Jesus. They had to hold a little bit of ego still within themselves in order to stick around and provide the teachings that they taught to others. If they didn't have a little bit of ego, they wouldn't even be able to stay in their bodies. I don't know why I have to keep on reiterating that to you. There might be something like testing your spiritual grounding is also testing your physical grounding as well. So just making sure that you do take care of the body as well as your spirit. And that's a big part of it, because the two go hand in hand together. Absolutely. If you have a strong body, then you can inevitably be able to sit for longer at meditations, be able to get to higher levels of spiritual awakening. All this you have to have a strong body, a fit body. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything like that, no, but just taking care of your body and making sure that you eat well, get enough sleep, you know, take your vitamins, do the things that make you feel good, take a bath, whatever it is. That's just as important as the spiritual importance in this whole card reading so far. So let's take a look. We've got gifts, number 21. So what major shifts are happening now? You are receiving gifts. Spiritual gifts, maybe? Spiritual gifts, I don't know. Maybe so. I'm wondering if it is a spiritual gift of light, of beauty, being able to see the beauty in everything, and also taking flight, being able to just take off, and it's like a propulsion in a way, like this gift of propelling you forward. That Mars energy is coming through big time. Okay, let's see. First house arrival with number 39. So in the center of this mandala, like, oh, this is the white stag here. So there's a lot of protection also offered here, but this is like you. The first house is about the self, and arrival, meaning, from what I can understand, is you're arriving at the center of oneself, knowing oneself completely. And yeah, take a look at that. It's centered around the earth too. So very, very grounded energy. This white stag is highly protective. And I think these flowers are they roses? Wild rose? Protected by almost like thorns. You see that? Like thorns. The earth is highly protected right now. And you are protected right now. Okay, where is this? This looks like India or somewhere. It says Anuradhapura. Anuradhapura. I might have to take a look at what's that. But you see here, yeah, it's like the Buddha or Adi, and these two elephants, which symbolize wisdom, and this lion or a dragon. It looks like a lion dragon with the sword. It symbolizes strength and truth. So this is one of the sacred sites here, and I might just take a look really quick at where this is in the sacred sites oracle cards. This booklet here. So let's see, Anuradhapura. Sri Lanka, sorry about that. That's 152. 152. Energy focus, transcendence. Location is North Central Province, Sri Lanka. Long-held desires and frustrations are distorting your view of the present, negatively affecting your self-esteem. Awaken you to a different story. Imagine stepping upon the moonstone shown here at the bottom of this card. These ancient carved slabs were placed at the entrance to Buddhist temples. Okay. Yeah, these desires and frustrations, the ego, troublesome thoughts and emotions. So mastering these, yeah. And then flanked by two elephants, the Buddha greets you. Know that you have the potential to become a Buddha yourself, to awaken and see things as they really are. The life of the prince who gave up his earthly power to pursue his spiritual quest and who became the Buddha shows that enlightenment can be achieved in this world. You can be free from faults and mental obstructions by owning up to your actions and learning from them. Enlightenment is not about reaching a destination, but about taking responsibility for your life right now. And in doing so, discovering a better way to live. Yeah, okay. That goes really well with everything that we've already said. And as this is kind of like a spiritual initiation, a shake-up and a test in some ways. To shake up and break up some of that egoic, like full of desire and attachment, that type of, those desires and attachments that we are clinging so strongly to, they're being shaken up, and anything that can't stand the test of time is going to fall away. We are going to break free. Pile number one, you're going to break free of all those undesired attachments, if that makes sense. Ooh, the fox, cleverness, keenly aware. Yeah, being clever, thoughtful, using your mind to notice these signs, notice and be aware of the thoughts that are going through your mind right now, the emotions that you're experiencing, the foods that you're taking in, the people that you're around, and what energies you're soaking up right now and consuming. That's all very important to be aware, like the fox, and be sensitive to and be clever to what's going on, using your tactics, you know, being very tactical and being clever around these kind of distorted energies, because they can pull you back. They can be very sticky, they can be very tricky and icky. Let's see, spider web. There's two different energies here. One that it could get you caught in a web of delusion, but there's another web that you actually create. You actually weave your own web. You are the weaver and of your own destiny. So there's two paths that you can take at this point, and this is the initiation. Which path do you choose? Wow, fortitude with this beautiful fiery dragon screaming out. It's like belting out something. It just looks so strong. You know, it's that, yeah, it's that power within that's coming out right now. And this dragon is also helping you to bring this fortitude to you, to bring this energy of endurance and strength and power to you, so that you can find your own voice, so you can find your own way, so that you can find yourself even within the thorns of life. Number 55, write a gratitude list. So here's something very practical that you can do, where your cards are telling you very straightforward what you can do to help yourself bring yourself into a state of gratitude, because the attitude of gratitude is actually a very high level of consciousness, a higher level of consciousness than that of, you know, even courage. And if you see like the hierarchy of levels of consciousness, if you've seen those before, there's different levels, the lowest being like shame and guilt. Fear is one of the bottom ones. I think shame, though, is like the lowest on the scale. However, this is kind of bringing you into this attitude of gratitude. If you write, you think about what you bring about, and when you write something down and look at it and feel it and you see it, it really does bring about that state of consciousness. So start creating a gratitude journal. Maybe in the evening time before bedtime, this would be the best time to do it, because then that's the last thing that you think about before bed is what you're grateful for. This whole process might be a little challenging right now. Definitely testing your faith in yourself and in, you know, the universe and your guides and guidance, your own inner pilot light too. You may be questioning a lot of things about yourself and about others and about the world in general, how things work, why you're here, the big questions you're asking about, and this is definitely okay. But bring yourself back to this list that you can just state like 3 to 5 things every single night. Write down what you're grateful for, and believe me, it does start shifting your mindset. And this is a quick shift, major shift that's happening right now. So this will help you to keep you in that higher level of consciousness as this is going through, because otherwise there might be just a little bit of unnecessary suffering that you might endure. Okay, here we go. We've got courage. Speaking of courage, so we've got courage and gratitude. Definitely higher levels of consciousness here, and stepping into this, into courage, really strongly catapults you up and through gratitude and love and above that and beyond. So this is the beginning point. Number 13, you got more 3s. And this is with time. Timus vulgaris. And with the sword, cutting through truth. Again, reminds me of the fox. Being clever, using your mind to discern what's going on, and you know what to actually focus on and pay attention to versus what not to. So yeah, and time is very like a very cleansing type of herb. It's a antiviral, antibacterial. I think it's an antifungal as well. So there's a lot of uses for thyme. It's great for respiratory issues as well. So, and it's very highly aromatic. So that's just in addition to everything else that I've told you about this card. Let's take a look at your last card here, and it says reconsider. With an angel praying almost for you. So, oh, and there's a sword, another sword. Reconsider. So are you choosing something? Are you always considering the choices that you have instead of feeling like you don't have a choice? There are other choices. If you really think about it, there's always a couple of choices. So it's either this way or that way, or, you know, maybe you can go both ways and weave between all that. Remember, this spider has a couple of ways it can get you stuck in this web of delusion, or you could also be the weaver, that spider, the creator within. It's all how you perceive things, how you think about things. So this is very much to do with the mind and the creativity of one's mind. The infinite possibilities that one's mind can bring you to and through. And maybe that's the whole idea of this reconsidering. Consider your options. Take the higher road when you can, when you know what's best for you, and you choose the higher path. You choose the higher thought pattern. You choose, you know, the people who make you happy. You choose to be around them instead of people who drag you down. You know, that's the energy that I'm getting from this. Let's take a look at your tarot cards, and we'll get a couple of cards for the last few messages here. Major shifts happening now. Major shifts happening now. And oh my gosh, they are happening now. Major shifts for you. Okay. Let's take a look here. You've got 4 cards. Okay. So the first one is the Rebel with the number 4. So that's a major arcana card, the Emperor. Yeah, the Emperor. He's the embodiment of all of the king suits. He's breaking those chains. He's breaking the shackles. He's breaking free. He's a strong, strong entity. Okay. This is the Page of Wands with playfulness. Sparkle and glitter and clowning around and having more fun. Maybe bringing some lightness into your life, the gratitude list, some lightness. If you feel heavy, use your, this is also like bringing me to like this imagination, using your, you have a very strong imagination. So these shifts that are happening now, maybe you're actually becoming more childlike, and that's not in a bad way. I'm saying like maybe there was something that was forgotten in your past when you were a child, whether in this lifetime or previous ones, and you know, you had this ease of playfulness, this ease about you. Like you could just turn any situation into something that is more fun and interesting. You could even just bring a sense of curiosity into life, into what's going on, whether or not the situation is a good one or not. 8 of, what is that? 8 of Cups, letting go. Yeah, letting go of those attachments, letting go of the need to hold on to certain parts of yourself because you're scared of moving forward. Break free from that. Heck, you're the Emperor. You're the Emperor and the Child. You kind of have like both of those qualities of like masterful and strong, committed, and also like flexible and loving and playful and curious. Yeah, mischievous, a little mischievous. I don't know. So this 8 of Cups is definitely a letting go of certain attachments that do not work for you anymore. I come back to both the spiritual, emotional, physical, mental attachments. There's all different types of attachments. This one, attaching from certain emotional and mental is what I'm getting a lot. Definitely physical too. Maybe some dependencies, some sugar cravings or addictions or something like that that's going on, or has had your focus in the past, and now these cards are very much saying, and your guides are very much saying, let that go. So the shifts that are happening is this letting go, this playfulness, this strength and courage and, you know, power that you're pushing through. And then you've got the Hierophant, number 5, with no thingness. Coming into one's self. Arrival, the first house, the self. The sweetness and the thorns and all, that mixture of it all. Embodying all that while here on earth. That's you. That's what you are here for, here to do, and you are doing it. That is such a gift. These shifts are happening now for you, major shifts. And I'm super excited for you. I'm so happy that you came to enjoy this card reading. I hope that it really resonates with you. I'm definitely stoked. I'm glad that I came here to do these readings because I was really like itching to get to my office to do this. Ooh, there we go. So pile number 1. You're amazing. Keep staying the course. Remember to always choose the higher thought pattern. Always choose for yourself the thing that is most loving to you and kind. And write that gratitude journal every night if you can. Make sure to take care of yourself as best you can during this time, because there are a lot of shifts happening for you, your group right now. I appreciate you tuning in tonight, and if you enjoyed my reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, write in the comments section what's going on in your life. I would love to hear what's going on, and in the meantime, I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye for now. Hello to pile 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, then this will be your significator card with retreat. And this is your yellow Jasper angel figurine. Okay, so I'm gonna put her over here, and I'll put your tarot cards off to the side here, and we'll start off with all of these oracle cards. We've got a lot to get through. What we're asking today is, what major shifts are happening now for you? Because we're in the period of the eclipse. This is around October 2nd, which is a partial solar eclipse today. I think it's today, or around today. So there's definitely some major shifts that are happening, and I really wanted to get this message out, especially for the last couple of days. So I've just been like really itching to come in here and do this reading for you. I'm already like really amped up here. From pile number 1, I'm still kind of like, I'm beaming over that. Like, it was such a strong, powerful message for pile number 1. So let's see what your message is, pile number 2. You have the significator card of retreat with the number 24, and green calcite and mountain. Interestingly, green calcite was chosen for pile number 4. I know we haven't gotten to pile number 4 yet, but if you are interested in taking a look at pile number 4, maybe there is a message for you in that. Mountain retreat. Looks like temples. I'm not really sure where that is, but it's out there, out somewhere. Maybe you're going somewhere. Okay, let's take a look at your other cards. We've got some small cards here. Resistance. Okay, what are those? I'm gonna take a look here at my cheat sheet, because I'm still learning astrology, so some of these signs I get confused with. And I have to look in this book here, the Oracle of the Radiant Sun book. Okay. And we have got, oh, so it's Mercury. Oh, Mercury in Taurus. Mercury in Taurus in the 2nd house. I'm just taking a look at this in the book. Yeah, work and travel, transport, or the media. Again, movement. But Mercury is also communication. And the 2nd house has to do with finances and, yeah, financial gain. The house of finance. I don't know. Let's take a look. But so far, so good. Resistance. What did I say that was in? In Taurus? Yeah, very grounded. Okay. Oh, Fox. Interestingly enough, Fox came out from another deck in the first reading. So maybe the first reading will be tied to you as well. I'm wondering if these readings are actually all tied together today, because I felt that. I felt a really strong need to like do all 4 piles today. Really, it was so strong. So the fox here says independence, and at the bottom, on the side, I mean, it says work harder on your goals, and cunning person may be trying to trick you. Interesting. Cunning person may be trying to trick you. Is it a person? Or is it you? Is it your mind? Could be both. Could be both. Okay, we've got a month of the year, which is April. Number 4. So we've got 2, 4, 2, and then 4. 24, 24, April. And we're in the year 24. Fox, you will receive a gift. Oh, so interesting. Yeah, definitely some overlap with all this. Bell, announcement. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of communication, because you got Mercury and then you've got the bell. There's some sort of announcement. Wonder what this is about. I'm thinking it's something that's like not just physical, although a lot of this, the Mercury and Taurus in the second house, has to definitely do with physical wealth and belongings and finance. I'm also, so it could be something like that, where there's an announcement or something where you find yourself having an abundance or a windfall of money coming your way. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of getting that idea. It's also spiritual too. So I wanted to get to that as well. Because of the temples in this card, because of the mountain, the retreat, I don't know. There's definitely something going on in the air with that. Carnelian, energy, leadership, and creativity. Huh. Yeah, I don't. And is this ginseng? Like the longevity? Those are, that might be, no, it's ginkgo. A ginkgo leaf, I believe. And then this is carnelian. Energy, leadership, and creativity. And then I'm getting a longevity type of thing. So this is going to be here for the long haul. So some gift, like a monetary gift or something, is coming in, really rushing in. And I think you're actually putting in the effort. You're doing something to create this wealth. Let's see if I'm correct. Luck. Number 28 with luck. And look at all the fish flying out of the, well, it looks like the sky, but it's actually the water. Like they're jumping out of the water, and this crow is like having a feast, super happy, like just was at the right place at the right time. This is divine timing for you, my friend. My friends in pile number 2, gift, luck, creativity, announcement, the second house, Mercury, the timing, the bell. It's just all kind of coming together, is it not? Debilitated with 14, the number 14, and discomfort. Interesting. What's making you feel debilitated? What's going on? With all this good luck, why is this coming up? I mean, the stairways kind of are confusing here. Like which way to go. Maybe you're debilitated because you're indecisive over something. which way to go. This way, that way. Do I go up? Do I go down? Do I go around? But I want to get to this door. There's so many routes to get to the same place, you know? And you have all this luck happening around you. What's holding you up? I'm gonna just go a little bit closer, zoom in a little bit more. Okay. Let's take a look here. Varanasi. There's Ganesh. Is this Krishna? Krishna right here? Let me take a look at the book. Again, this is one of my new books as well. New decks as well. This is the Sacred Sites Oracle deck. So let's take a look at what this says here. If I can find the, there we go, the deck. Varanasi with the Om symbol. Let's look in the front here. I'm getting ahead of myself. V. Varanasi. India, 144. 144 is a pretty significant number, I would say, too. And we've got 2, 4, 2 and 4, and then 1, 4. So 144, the 1, 4, 1, 2, 4, all those numbers are really popping out. That might be of some significance for you. Are you part of the 144,000? Energy focus, overcoming. Location is Uttar Pradesh in India. Does it feel as if your dreams are always being dashed, or that all your plans go awry because something else steps in the way? The Hindu elephant-headed deity Ganesh offers assistance, for he is the remover of all obstacles. Ganesh is the god of beginnings, called upon at the start of ceremonies and new enterprises. He sits in the lower world of this card, guarding the river Ganges, where Hindus believe they must bathe in order for their life to be made complete. Moksha. Okay, let me just take a quick look here. Lord Shiva. Yep. So imagine walking through the colorful, bustling streets of Varanasi, one of the most popular pilgrimage sites of Hindus, for Lord Shiva is believed to reside. Where Lord Shiva is believed to reside. Wherever one sows this in this sacred city is reaped 1,000 times. Varanasi is filled with temples and shrines. It's a city of spiritualism, philosophy, and mysticism. Take a look at your own environment. Is your house cluttered and chaotic or ordered and serene? Might need a cleanse negative energies. Do you have a sanctuary? Okay. Bathe in her purity, the Ganges. Release and forgive. Break free from your chains. The obstacles of your life are physical or emotional. Remember that the obstacles can always be overcome. Wow, I'm glad that I read that, because I've heard a lot about Varanasi. I just really like reading this Sacred Sites Oracle Cards booklet, because it just gives me a little bit more information on everything. So I think that's what's making you feel debilitated. There's some sort of level of doubt, something that is a little cluttered. Your mind, I think, is very cluttered. So, Ganesh is here, a remover of obstacles. The river Ganges, so water, is an entity that's here to help you as well, to cleanse and purify yourself. Not only physically, it's important to physically cleanse yourself, but also spiritually. There's a spiritual cleanse that's coming through. And that's going to help to move through this distorted energy. I'll just call it a distorted energy, this debilitating discomfort, distortion of energies. And I'll probably still go with like there's a level of doubt or fear or worry, something within the mind where you're not really sure what to do or to go. And you know, you might be self-sabotaging too, because all these good things are coming into your life and you can't believe it. You're just like, how? So you're resisting all the goodness that's coming through. In some ways, you're kind of blocking it from arriving more quickly in some ways, not intentionally. Again, it's not intentional. None of this is intentional. It's you know, habits that we've been brought up with. It's certain ways, thoughts and ways of thinking, patterns from our families, our lineages, our societies. There's just certain things that try to push us down out of fear. So all this good stuff is happening, right? And even you're leveling up in some aspect of your creativity, of your life in business or in your job, at work, your creative endeavors, whatever that may be. You're leveling up. There's a whole lot of luck. You're being gifted things. And yet there's this level of resistance. There's this level of uncertainty, like, really? But why me? You know, what's going on? And those blockages are being removed. This is what is happening for you at this time. The major shift that is happening now for you is this shift from lack to lavish, almost, you know, like lack to lavish or lack to luxury. It's got that feeling for you, and you have to believe that you deserve it, because you do. Okay, we've got earthworm, which is like back to the basics, getting back to the earth, back to earth, grounding yourself, grounding your energies, not allowing your mind to just freely wander, grounding it. Okay, we've got, unicorn. See, this is the mystical nature of it all. Pile number 2, there's something that is going on that you can't see, that you can't understand, because this is beyond understanding. This is like the part of spirituality that's just mysterious. And you are receiving the gifts of this mystery of life. In order to fully experience what you were meant to experience here on this lifetime, means that you have to experience love and lavish extravagance and security, financial security, and abundance in all ways, and luck. You have to experience that because you've been in this experience of lack for far too long, of loss, of grief, of sadness, of worry, of stress, of turmoil, of suffering. And this unicorn is showing the way that there is this very unique route that you are expected in some way to experience in this lifetime, because this is part of your awakening process. This is part of the awakening process for you, is to experience some of this and to not get stuck in this or be resistant to it or feel debilitated by the doubts that creep in from past experiences, to you really want to be able to embody heaven on earth. And part of it is most definitely financial security and physical security. We've got grounding, again, grounding, so the earthworm and this beautiful crystalline blue and brown dragon that's connected with the roots of the tree and the earth. You see that? Yeah, very much so. Grounding. Sync with the moon. Sync with the cycles of the moon. Number 51. Yeah. This is pretty important right now, because right now, as I speak, we are experiencing a new moon and a partial solar eclipse. This is eclipse season. There's a lot of energies happening, and tonight I was really urged by my guides and guidance to do this reading for you guys, because it's so important to be putting this energy out there to excite you all, to help to reflect what you might be experiencing, and also to reflect that there's like a really positive experience. There's major shifts happening now that are positively shifting your experience here. Okay? That is really important for you to understand. Okay. There's two more cards. Purification with the number 41. So we got 51 and 41. We got 14 and 41, 1441, that reflection. And then the 2424 that we were talking about before. This, yeah, and that's kind of like a soulmate type of vibe, or like someone who's walking the path with you. I just got that. Purification, Snapdragon, with Anti-Rhinum Magus. Okay. Okay, so there's, interesting, 41 with purification. Yeah, we were talking about the Ganges River and purifying your body and mind and spirit. This is really important for you right now, to purify yourself physically, mentally, emotionally. Like really, if you haven't already, go home, take a shower, or just get underneath the shower head and just feel the water on your back or on your face. Just feel that. It'll definitely help to ground you. And then it says take action. Here's another unicorn. And there's an angel. And then there's a shooting star with with a rainbow back here. It looks like gold coins on each side here, if you see that, gold coins. So definitely there's unique experiences for your pile that is bringing you into this highly lucky transition, because you haven't experienced that in the past, and it's time for you now to experience it. It really is time for you now. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. Major shifts happening now for my pile number 2. Major shifts happening now for my pile number 2. Major shifts happening now for my pile number 2. Okay. Let's take a look at your cards. So we've got the number 8, 8 of Pentacles. Skill, mastery, over a skill. Hold on one second. My phone keeps on shifting. And it's so interesting. This was happening the other day to me as well, and it's happening tonight, where the camera keeps on shifting itself. I haven't even done anything. Like, I don't touch it and all of a sudden it just shifts. So excuse me if I have to keep on playing around with it, but that's what's happening right now. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is definitely some sort of like this is, you know, self-mastery, or a trade or something like that. And maybe you are in a trade where you are stepping up into leadership or greater creativity. There's something that you're working on that you're highly proud of. This is also giving me an understanding of what's going on. So the tides are shifting for you. You may have experienced misfortune and bad luck in some parts of your life, and maybe even in your past lives. So debts have been paid now, and you are set free to now experience the other side of the coin, so to speak. There's an 8. Look at all these double numbers, 8 and 8. So 8 of Cups, walking away from the self-doubt, the delusion, the self-sabotaging behaviors, purifying yourself and bringing yourself into, you know, this, continuing to like lift yourself up. Remind yourself that you do deserve this. You are very much deserving of everything that's coming to you in your life. Believe in it. There's the Moon. Heightened intuition, absolutely. Heightened intuition for yourself. There's the 6 of Wands. Victory, winning over battle, battle of minds, battle of addictions, battle of thoughts, battle of, you know, past karmas. And then we've got Judgment. Absolutely. Judgment, where this is the time, this is divine timing for you. You're finally being called upon to be lifted up, to be moved through and into and shifted into this new experience. And boy, is it a wonderful experience for you. I'm super excited for your group. This is so nice to see. Like, this is your gift. Your gift is like living in a higher state of stability and luxury, financially speaking, and you know, your wealth and finances and your health are all going to benefit from this. Not only that though, but you're just going to be more incredibly lucky during the next phase of your life. And this is a major shift happening now for you, my dear pile number 2. Yeah, wow. This is quite amazing. If you enjoyed my reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, go down to the comments section and please comment and let me know how everything's going for you, what major shifts you're experiencing in your life. And otherwise, until next time, I hope that you have a wonderful shift, and I'm glad that you were here. Bye for now. Hello to pile number 3. If you chose this pile, then this is your significator card. It's Transformation. And your stone, your crystal, is this beautiful Lepidolite. Lepidolite. Okay, I'm going to put this over here. We'll put your tarot cards off to the side. We'll get to those in a little bit. Oh goodness, the last couple of readings have been just absolutely amazing. So I can only imagine that yours is going to be like that as well, because I still got that energy, like this excitement. We are asking what major shifts are happening now for you folks in pile number 3. And obviously we have started with a big bang here with your group. It's the transformation card with the number 31 and snake, and then sheen obsidian. So a level of protection here while you're shedding your skin. The snake is like this completion of one cycle and a movement into another one. Shedding your skin, shedding the old, transforming yourself. Complete transformation is what I'm hearing. Complete transformation. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that because we've got a lot of cards to get through tonight. We've got all of these cards, some little cards and big cards. So let's take a look at your oracle cards. We'll start with this sun card here. Empathy. And that is, what is that? I have to look at my cheat sheet sometimes. Okay, so that is the moon in Pisces. Moon in Pisces in the 12th house. So very empathetic, very very connected spiritually to yourself, to your thoughts, to other people. Highly intuitive. Okay, and I also told the other group, by the way, that I've been having to readjust my my video. It's been shifting on its own, so it's kind of funny because not only was it happening during this time, but it's also happened during the other piles, and then one of the other readings that happened just a couple of days ago. So there's this shift that is happening, major shifts that are happening right now. It's been happening for a couple of days now, I'd say for the past week, leading up to this new moon and solar eclipse. So sorry if it keeps on shaking again. The whole shift is happening for real. Okay, we've got pig with reward. This is the third group that has been given a gift, a reward, something that's physical or a manifestation of something that's going to come through for you. Expect a monetary gift or inheritance. And it says greedy or jealous person. This is the pig. Okay. Let's take a look at what that might entail here with the tea leaves. Woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. The astral house is success. Oh, it's a nice one to come through. Reward, success, and woman. And the months of the year is December with the 12, the number 12. So we've got 12 and 12 here. I'm just putting 2 and 2 together here, you know. Okay. Empathy, reward, December, success, transformation. There's definitely shifting happening for you guys. Wow. Speaking of shifting, this thing is shifting again on me. I don't know what's going on. I gotta just move this a little bit. Okay. Gosh, that's so crazy. Okay, chamomile, gentleness, relaxation, and sleep. Maybe this transformation is taking a toll on you. Yeah, there's, because December also gives me an idea that, like, you know, we're getting into maybe the darker months, if you, depending on where you're at. And if not, then it's just figuratively. There's like a darker energy that's kind of shielding you from any harshness right now. And they're asking you just to take care of yourself. This shift is really taking a toll on you physically, and you know, it's okay if you need to hide in the dark. It's okay if you need to hibernate for a little bit. It's okay to drink your chamomile tea and go to bed right afterwards and not talk to anybody else. It's okay to do that, because really, this is a huge deal, a major shift. We don't even know exactly what this reward is that's coming through, but man, it's going to be huge. Anomaly. See? Anomaly. And then pile number 2 had a unicorn. And this has the number 2. Maybe you want to take a look at pile number 2. I don't know. I'm just thinking. This is a white crow, and all these black crows are looking at the white crow like, what? What is this? Who are you? You're an anomaly. An anomaly usually is seen as like something just outside of that bell curve, or something that's like completely at like not normal. And maybe you're not normal. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm not normal either. This is the reason why I love tarot, because you find a lot of people who are not normal in this group. And I'm okay with that. I hope you guys are too. You can take it lightly, you know, laugh at ourselves for being a little weird. But this is interesting, because there's this movement, this big transformation that's happening that may be actually bringing you out, like you're being seen by others now. It might make you feel a little uncomfortable, and you don't have to be like, if you feel like this isn't the right timing yet, don't you worry. It's all in divine timing. You'll be fine. If you need to rest for a little while, that's completely fine. But just know that your feathers, your plumage is definitely showing you off. You cannot hide anymore who you truly are. Moon perception with the number 19. Interesting though, because the number 19 in the major arcana, I just think of the sun. So you got the sun, like the sun energy of the number 19, and then the moon with perception. And then this looks like the cycles of the moon too. So this isn't going to take long at all, because we are right now in a new moon. And whatever cycle you're in, because this is a timeless reading, it doesn't matter. The energy is what I'm picking up on. So whatever cycle you're in right now, it's showing that like there maybe within one moon cycle, you're going to be transforming completely. Your transformation complete. I hear transformation complete. Devil's Tower. Now, this is actually one place that I've actually gone to, because all these other places I haven't gone to. This is from the Sacred Sites Oracle cards deck, and Devil's Tower is up in Wyoming in the United States, one of the states up there. There's this huge rock tower that I guess is a local, it's a very sacred site for some of the indigenous tribes there, and also it's just a local attraction. There's people who go there who think that they'll see, like, I don't know, UFOs, aliens. I saw a whole bunch of shooting stars when I was over there. There was like this asteroid, there was this shower that I got to see, which was quite amazing because it's such a dark sky out there. There's really barely any light. So the stars come out and it's just amazing. You can almost see the Milky Way. And look at the bear. The bear is highly, you're getting like this highly protective, like mama bear. You've got this dog over here that's protective as well. And you've got the obsidian stone, which is also highly protective stone. Chamomile is a very gentle and protective type of herb. So there's a lot of protection around you right now because your spirit guides, your guidance, your soul wants you to succeed. Absolutely wants you to succeed, and you're going to. Whatever endeavor you're whatever you're going through right now, you're going to succeed. Lamb. Again, that gentleness. The lamb. Let's see what this one is. The lamb and the butterfly, another transformation. So it's like this transformation is being as gentle as possible. Yes, it's a major shift, but there's this level of gentleness and protection that's surrounding you during this time. Absolutely is going to change and rock your world, but it's doing it in such a soft, gentle way that doesn't make you feel ill at ease or unsafe, I guess. Yeah, it's very stable. It's a stable type of transformation. It's definitely been a long time coming. It's something that your spirit guides, your guidance has been waiting for a long time for you. Research. Interesting. And the dark skies and all the stars. So you got the sun, the moon, the stars energy, this transformation. Research. I don't know yet. I got to see the other cards. I'll get back to that one. Make a meal. Yeah, again, self-care, self-nourishment, self-nurturing activities, making sure that you're putting your due diligence into keeping your body well, eating good food during this time, taking enough time to go to bed, relax, take a nap if you need to. I'm not good at napping, so I don't know really how to do that unless my body literally just says, okay, it's time. Like, this lepidolite really, it brings me to this lepidolite too. If you're experiencing any anxiety, any harshness, any harsh energies, any addictions, any depression or obsessive compulsive thoughts, this is the stone for you. Absolutely. I feel like I'm saying absolutely a lot. It's absolute. Memory with rosemary, with the number 16. Memory and research. It's like your Akashic records are being opened up. That's what it is. You are remembering parts of yourself that's going to be extremely beneficial for you to move forward and for you to make good decisions moving forward. And transition, of course. We got transformation. We got the butterfly with this is transformation, representing transformation as well, and this is transition as well with the number 11, which is a hugely significant card. And we got cauliflower, which reminds me of what a brain looks like. So there's some sort of neurochemical shift within the brain, alchemical shift within the brain that is helping you to remember parts of yourself that may have been dormant or lain dormant for a long time and are just now opening up for you to know why you're here, what's going on, the big questions that you have, you may actually get answers to during this time. So be open and receptive to that, okay? Again, everything you shifting? Here's the last card. Ask for help from others. Yeah, you don't have to go at it alone. You may be a sore thumb standing out, but that does not mean that you have to go at it alone. You can ask for help. There's a lot of people who have walked this path before and who would be very willing to help out during this time. I'm not getting exactly what it is for you that is, that you're transforming into, like some of the other, like what is this reward? What's this gift? You know? It's almost very, very, very secretive in some ways. It's hidden in the dark. But it definitely has to do with opening up your memories, going into the Akashic records and finding out for yourself what this gift may be. It might just be the gift of remembering who you are, certain parts of who you are. Okay. We're asking what major shifts are happening now for you, group number 3. I do think that maybe this is my pile because I'm a little bit more, like, this is a little bit more elusive. There's so much mystery around this one, but at the same time, I'm like still so excited. I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited for what's happening. This is major. Absolutely major. Okay, this one popped up first, which is the 2 of Swords. Yeah. So the 2 of Swords is like, there's a level of guardedness for sure. You're covering your heart center. You're covering, you don't feel safe moving forward. That's why everything says you are undergoing this transformation, but you have a lot of protection around you, because this is meant for you, for this to happen right now. And it's meant to happen as it is happening to you. So you really can lay down the swords. This guardedness isn't necessarily needed right now. We'll look at your other cards to see what else is going on. So the 3 of Wands, going on a journey. See, I'm not getting like anything major. Well, major. Yes, it's major. But I'm not getting what this journey is all about. It's a journey for yourself to know. It's very mysterious. Your group is very mysterious. And 8 of Wands is coming quickly. Whatever this is, whatever journey you're going on, it's coming quickly. And Ace of Pentacles. So that's a new, a fresh start, something new, actually coming to fruition into this physical reality. So there's something that is going from the ethereal to the tangible very quickly. And it's passing from thought to action to physical manifestation for you. So I guess please let me know down in the comment section if this has resonated for you, pile number 3. Thank you for tuning in. This is your beautiful layout here. And yeah, give me a thumbs up if you liked my content. Yeah, I don't know. This is I feel like there's more to say about this, but it's probably there's not much more to say. It feels like there's this air of mystery around it because we're all being protected. Pile number 3 is you're very protected right now. Whatever's happening, you're being protected. And so I'll just leave it at that. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys, and I can't wait to hear what's been going on for you all. Please let me know, and until next time, take care. Bye for now. Hello to pile number 4, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, then this is going to be your significator card, the Sacred Healing with the number 25. And this is your crystal. It's the green citrine crystal. Very healing crystal, actually. Very healing. I'll put your tarot deck off to the side. And we've got all these cards, these oracle cards to go through. So let's take a look at your cards. Hold on one second. There we go. So you've got the Sacred Healing card with malachite, the medicine drum, and the number 25. Going on a shamanic journey, journeying inward with drumming, or with drumming tape. If you don't have your own drum to drum to, maybe a drumming tape. I use Insight Timer. I really like Insight Timer because there's all sorts of content on there that you can use to do these sacred healings yourself. With drumming, it's really important to get something that you can listen to for a good 20 minutes and relax into it. If you don't know what you're doing, then there's a lot of videos on it as well. But this is something that is really going to be healing for you, healing energy work and shamanic drumming. I'm wondering why I'm telling you this right away. It's also, I think, because you have this green calcite stone, you got the malachite too. It's all very healing stones. So what's going on, right? That's what we're here to ask. What major shifts are happening right now for you? What major shifts or shift is happening for you right now? There's a lot of energy going on. There's a new moon. There's a solar eclipse. And yeah, that's a lot of energy. That's a lot of energy right now. I feel it. A lot of people feel it. And I'm sure that you guys feel it as well. So let's take a look at your small cards. Number 10th house, there's practicality. The moon in, what is that? Capricorn. The moon in Capricorn in the 10th house with practicality. Hold on one second. I'm gonna take a look here. So the 10th house would be about social status. It governs the number of areas including public image, career achievements, professional aspirations, popularity. It is actually associated with the sign Capricorn. So hardworking, serious. So this can be like an ambitious person, career driven, anyhow. Practicality, and that's the moon in Capricorn in the 10th house. Maybe that's your moon sign. Feather with the spiritual realm. No need for concentration, and upcoming release from a lingering worry. spiritual realm. I think all of the groups tonight have really come together because all of them have been kind of intertwining both the practicality of having a physical body and physical needs and physical desires with also the spiritual realm and the mystery of it all, and asking the big questions, who and what we are and why we're here and all that. So there's this intertwining of energies that are definitely being seen across all of your readings tonight. So at this point, I can confidently say that if you choose any of the other piles, there could be some information there for you as well. Mice, discord among friends and family. Okay. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. See, they're yoked right here. Practicality, maybe too much practicality, too much work. Axe, force working against you. Interesting. And marriage. And you know what? I was thinking of yoke. I know that it says feeling tied down and frustrated, but the spiritual idea of yoke is like to yoke an idea, or to yoke is to bring into union. To yoke, like yoga is comes from the word, I think, yoke, or I might be wrong about that, but there's something between both of those words, yoke and yoga. It's like union, to come together, this marriage, this union that is happening. So there's like there's like two energies here. I think this like hard work, like someone and some people are telling you to work really hard, and that's the practicality of it, because like, oops, hold on a sec. Okay, so I was saying the yoke and yoga, the union, the marriage, then there's two different energies or forces right now in your group, which is like this working hard and practicality, having to do the hard work, the heavy labor, grinding every single day, trying to make it. And then there's that energy, oh my gosh, this shift. Oh my gosh. And then there is the energy of the okay, maybe that'll work. Then there's the energy of that union of the spiritual realm. A release from all those worries, those lingering worries. That's what the feather says here. And then just like this feeling tied down or frustrated, maybe like that gets released as well. Let's take a look at your other cards here. It's interesting how everything keeps on shifting. Do you see that? Do you see that? I am going to have to just like shift everything over, I think, because I keep on trying to shift it, and it's like, no, stubborn. Like this energy is so stubborn, it keeps on trying to shift itself back. So whatever that means for you, maybe you're really feeling like this can't be moved, that you're feeling very, 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 very frustrated with yourself and with your life. Seeds, new ideas, hope, and open-mindedness. This is kind of like something has been planted within you to to experience something new. There's a seed that's been sown. This open-mindedness, because right now there's this habit of being more like closed off or closed-minded and feeling like there's only one way, and that one way is very hard work, and that's all you can do because that's all that your family has done and that's all that you've done in the past. That is all being freed up. There's a seed that is allowing you to experience and think something different. You're distancing yourself from the old experiences. You're distancing yourself from the friends and family that are causing you to fall back into the old habits all the time. So when you create that even that physical distance, it can definitely help. But definitely, if you can't do a physical distance because of whatever it is, then definitely an emotional distancing. Just allowing yourself to pull back your energies and allow yourself to feel this new energy coming in, this open-mindedness, new ideas. Solar calm, clarify, number 16. There's an alignment happening right now. So you might be asking, well, what's the shift? What's the major shift that's happening for me right now during this time? And it's definitely bringing you into this level of clarity that you've never experienced before. This alignment with source energy, this alignment with God, this alignment with the universe, with the universal flow. Capricorn, so we got Capricorn here, right? Moon in Capricorn in the 10th house, and the number 10, 10, 10. Capricorn, achieve, yeah. This you've been placing a lot of emphasis on achieving. Wow, there's been a lot that you've achieved and you are achieving right now, and there's a lot of emphasis on it. Mount Shasta, look at that, and there's the feather in the center here. Okay. You've got your bird friends here. The hawk, no, that's not the hawk, that's the eagle. Yeah, eagle's eye view. So let's take a look at Mount Shasta in the book. I've been looking at this Sacred Sites Oracle Cards book because this is a fairly new deck for me. So I have been looking at it for each and every pile. Let's see, Mount Shasta, where is... Mount Shasta. Mount Shasta, USA, 230. 230. 230. Okay. Mount Shasta energy focus is serenity. It's in California, USA. For Native Americans, this is a place of power and ceremony. The springs on the mountain represent Creator's footsteps. Imagine sitting by these waters with an eagle feather in your hand, remembering your past. Your tears start to flow as you recall all your losses, all your sadness that has been in your life. Here, at this sacred spring, you let go of all that no longer serves you. Now with your eagle feather, focus on what is to come. The eagle feather is given for courage and is the highest honor that can be bestowed on you by Great Spirit. You are being called to release your negative perspective on your times of crisis and instead see them as rites of passage through which you can transition from one stage of life into another. Yeah. Yep. Sky along the Milky Way, the heart of the cosmos. Sightings of individuals in long white robes believed to be advanced beings in the lost city of Lemuria. Very highly spiritual place. Silence your mind's monkey chatter.
Eagle, the totem animal of liberation, brings you release from emotional enslavement. Your time is coming. Your spiritual quest will unlock your personal power, and in doing so, the destiny of your choosing. Your spirit can fly free. Will you stay in chaos or move on to a more balanced existence? Expect a messenger who will show you the way. Yeah, because you've got feather and spiritual realm. You got 3 feathers there, and then you got the feather here. You are receiving definitely some messages from the spiritual realm. Feathers are definitely seen as messages from spirit. You've also got the crow right here. All these crows. So, and then the helicopter seed kind of comes down like this, floats down from the sky. Tiger. Talk about power. Powerhouse. You got a powerhouse of animals. Oyster. Oh, excuse me. See, I'm like yawning. I'm so, like, I'm getting this energy of like, oh, I feel so tired. I feel so tired from the grind. I want to be freed of that. And you are. You're becoming freed of that. From a spiritual sense, doesn't mean necessarily that you're going to be freed of that physically, but there's a difference, because then, you know, when you are freed from a emotional, mental standpoint, whatever you end up doing in life, whether, I think I've said, be like cleaning toilets or, you know, creating an enterprise, you're doing it out of this new spirit, this spirit of union, of love, the spirit of love, the spirit, you're connected to yourself. You've come into connection with source. So this harshness and hardness and survival in life is being washed away. All those worries are being washed away. Action. Absolutely, there's definitely some action happening during this time, during the eclipse season. This is happening right now. There's a lot of focused action. There's a lot of focus. Focused attention to you. And the oysters, the world is your oyster. You can be the creator of your own life now. You have the power within you. You can see a new vision for yourself. You are being gifted this by your guides, by your guidance, by your team, by your higher self, by God. This is the sacred healing that's happening. The sacred healing is receiving this vision that moves you into a new way of living, a new life. Sound healing, and we talked about that, see? Sacred healing with the medicine drum and sound healing goes really well together, doesn't it? Look, she even has drums, or maybe these are crystal bowls, never mind. Either way, sound healing. Sound healing will bring you into alignment and will allow you a level of success that you have not achieved before, because this is spiritual success and very grounded financial success as well, I think. Desire, number 3, with lettuce or cos lettuce, Lactuca sativa. It's a level of nourishment. If you believe, Wow. That song from Mariah Carey just came into my head, the If You Believe song with Mariah Carey, and what was the other singer? There's another singer there. Yeah, if you believe, you can achieve. If you believe, you can achieve all that you ever wished for and hoped for and dreamed for. Let's check your tarot cards and see what else they have for us. What major shift or shifts is happening now for you? Okay, let's take a look. We've got the Nine of Cups that just flung out. The Nine of Cups. Look at that! We shifted again, like crazy. I'm telling you, I cannot keep this from happening. This is absolutely crazy. I don't know. This has not happened as bad in any of the other piles, and your pile is like literally trying to shift me over to the left side. Shift you over to that solar calm, over to the sound drum or the sacred healing drum. Okay, so you got the Nine of Cups shifting into a new reality, into like a wish fulfilled, something that you've really wished for in the past and wanted to achieve, but you just didn't feel like you could. Look, you've got all these options now. You've got infinite possibilities now at your fingertips with the Seven of Cups. You almost don't even know what to pick now. You've got so many options. This guy behind the counter is like, yeah, you got options, all right. You have got options. Wish fulfilled and options. The King of Cups being really solid in your emotions and your emotional state, feeling really confident and secure emotionally, and very like Piscean type of energy in this card, which brings, yeah, I don't know why I said Pisces. I thought maybe we had Pisces, but maybe not. But yeah, see in the background there's a mermaid and a dolphin. There's lots of water. He's on like this little sand island with a spiral underneath him. And I don't even know what his throne is made out of, but look at him. He's just completely feeling solid within himself emotionally, because he's distanced himself and created strong boundaries from those who created discord within your own, and not just within your family and friends, but within your own mind. And then here we go, we got the Hierophant with number 5. So this is your teacher right now. This major shift is happening because this is your teacher. This is part of your teaching, your spiritual teaching right now. And you had to go through what you had to go through. You had to endure. You had to, like, you might have a lot of Capricorn placement. You might have your Capricorn in the 10th house and your moon in Capricorn in the 10th house, who knows? But there's definitely something to that. There was a lot of hard work coming to the point where you are now, and this was to teach you to not take others' crap, to loosen up the, I don't know, that tight energy, tightly wound energy that was saying that you have to work hard because that's the only way to do it. Loosening up that energy, loosening that up, allowing that energy to just go away. Yeah. So let me just see if there's anything else. I'm trying to like hold this in place, but look, as soon as I don't hold it, it shifts. I don't know what it is with your reading, but you're shifting very drastically. Like, there's no way to even like be in the same place anymore. You're not going to be in the same place as you were even just a minute ago. So don't be surprised if anything does come up for you during this time. You're shifting through, you're shifting a lot. Your energy is not wanting to stay in that harsh place. Okay, let's see what this one is. The Queen of Wands. We've got the Seven of Swords. And then Justice. Yeah. Yeah, you're taking your power back with the Queen of Wands. That witchy energy of yours, you are taking your power back from whatever and whomever was stealing your energy. Whatever situation, your work, your family, your lifestyle, certain foods, certain thought processes. And then this is justice for you, because the energies are starting to shift and turn and move into a more harmonious state, and alignment is happening for you. Which is so funny, because you're definitely getting aligned. You are aligning, okay? And then we've got on the top, we've got the Empress. Yeah. New creative ideas. You're feeling full of creative ideas, actually. Like, really excited. Excited to move forward. Excited to just shift into this new life of yours, because it's something you've been wanting for a long time, you've been wanting to achieve, but you weren't going to achieve it the way that you were doing it before, because what you were doing was just thinking how awful it was to be doing the job that you were doing, and feeling just tied down and completely like they're stuck, I guess. It felt like there was a stuckness, not budging. So this is really funny that there's so much movement in your cards and in the actual camera. The camera just keeps on. See how it's just like it won't go back. It's just not gonna shift back anymore. Like that's actually a good thing in some ways. It's shifting you completely out of the picture. The things that were holding you back are now being shifted out of the picture. Shifted out of the picture, distancing yourself from whatever was taking your energy and your time away from you. Okay, one last one here. Ooh, the Devil, see? So also the energy shift is moving you away from these attachments. And don't be surprised if you still feel these attachments really strongly right now, because, well, the devil's at work. Devil's trying to get you back. You're not going to, but you know. Oh my gosh. See, like, okay. I think that's all I'm gonna do. Well, can I just leave on the devil? I'll just, okay, one more. Oh no, there's too many. I'll just do the top one here. 3 of Cups. Look at that, celebration. Woohoo, cheers. Good job for you, because you did not cave into or succumb to the devil and all of his ploys, okay? You have stepped out, shifted completely out of that old paradigm and into a new one. Congratulations to you, pile number 4. Congratulations. Wow, that was really tough. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry what you've had to go through. I really am sorry that you've had to deal with all this in your lifetime, and I hope that you understand how big of a shift this is. You are going to be someone different after this, in a good way. Like everything that you ever wanted to be is going to be at your fingertips after this, because you'll have the energy for one to do it. You'll have the boundaries. You'll have the distance between your like old thoughts and new ones, and the old people that were in your life and the new ones. You'll have that shift so much that you won't be able to even fathom going back to your old ways. So with that being said, this is your card reading, pile number 4. Thank you so much for coming in and joining me tonight with this beautiful pick a card reading. I hope that this resonated for you. I really do wish you the best, and I do hope to see you next time. Please give me a thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel. Leave comments in the comment section. Let me know how things are going for you and what this major shift is, or if you know what it is, please let me know, because it's huge. It really is big for you all. I love you so much, and that's where I end this reading. Take care, and until next time, bye for now.